That is awesome, dude. Look how red he is. That's real animal style right there.
Look at that.
That is a day maker, baby. Oh, look at that.
Rio Animals, presented by Contender Boats.
Today I'm back at beautiful South Seas Island Resort. My good friend Captain Ozzie Fischer is taking me fishing along with my good friend Captain Liza Fitzgerald from CCA Florida Star Tournament. It's pretty early in the spring, late winter, however you want to lay it out. We've had just absolutely beautiful weather for this time of year. You know, temperatures close to 80 degrees almost every day. Water temps in the Gulf and in the backcountry, you know, 70 to 75, 76 degrees. So we're way ahead of schedule this season as far as things just are starting to happen everywhere we look. Hey gang, today I'm back at one of my very favorite places with one of my favorite guys and favorite lady anglers. We're back at South Seas Island Resort. Captain Liza Fitzgerald and I fishing with the man, Captain Ozzie Fischer. What do you think, brother? We got a beautiful day.
Beautiful day. We've had a warm February, so what we're going to do is take a chance. We're going to hit these. Florida's got a bunch of artificial reefs enclosed the county's made, so we're going to hit those and see if we can't get some pelagics migrating up the coast.
I like it. I like it. Sounds like an amazing day.
We're just going to free line some baits and just keep our eyes open. You're clear. All right, Mike.
They're so strong.
What?
They're so strong.
Here, want me to help you out, Mike?
I mean, built just like a little tuna, you know?
Is that why they call them little teenies?
It might be.
Little tunas?
That's what they are.
Here. Isn't that amazing? We're sitting out here, can't hardly do anything. Just take a few minutes to get
Match
what you're
the
seeing.
hatch.
Match the hatch.
That's the hatch.
Beautiful fish. See, if you look at these pec fins, they go in perfectly. These little slots, you make them even more, you know, streamlined. All right, let's let it go. Thank you.
Nice.
Good job, Mike.
Oh boy, that was fun.
Let's get a few more minutes. There we go.
Uh-oh.
There you go, Liza. Nice.
He'll get eaten by something.
Coming at you.
Coming in hot. You guys see how fast Liza reeled most people lose fish when a fish runs at them. They think it gets off. The best thing you can do if you think you lose a fish, reel fast. This fish will run at you as fast as they'll run away from you. As we've talked about before, anything with a forked tail in the Gulf of Mexico is going to fight hard.
Yeah, no doubt.
They're built for streamline.
Built for speed.
Also with a tail attached to it.
Oh, man. Football.
We'll let the person with the biggest hands on the boat grab the fish.
They'll fight you, boy. They just don't give up.
You hope that you fight it fast enough so that it recuperates well.
Come here, football.
Beautiful.
Good job, Liza.
Really pretty.
Oh, pretty, pretty.
Circle hook right in the corner of the yap.
Right in the corner of the mouth.
Look at that, huh? Look at that color. That
It
color.
just doesn't get any prettier than that.
No,
right
it's
here.
beautiful. Stay with me, stay with me. Stay with me.
That's a football.
Super
Should
fun.
have played football, not basketball, Mike.
Right.
The way you
Most
handled
people
that fish.
think when they meet him, they played football.
Yeah. He says, I gotta breathe.
I was gonna say, gotta get it back in the water, boys. Yep. Got it. Late February, early March, when you head offshore, you plan to go offshore, is the weather. Conditions can be just awful. You know, a lot of times we have front after front after front, which brings a lot of wind. So today, in looking at the forecast, we're supposed to have these incredible conditions. You just got your fingers crossed that this whole plan kind of comes together. Fish on.
Oh, fish on.
There you go, Mike.
That's what it is, but I got one.
Jack,
Yeah,
big jack.
big jacks. Big old yellowtail. So we got bonita and we got jacks.
Nice Jack.
There you go. Circle hook right in the lip. It's another pretty fish, boy.
Another forktail.
Yep. Yeah, they are fun. Pretty too, that yellow. It's a pretty fish. Pretty fish. All right, I got skunk off me. You know, Ozzie and I were talking about it, and we've been filming together now for about 13 years, sometimes several times a year. And it's just one of my favorite things to do. Him and I have become such good friends. He's such a great fisherman. You know, everybody seems to have a specialty. With Ozzie Fischer, there just is no specialty. He's really, really, really good at everything he does. The guy is just so talented. He's won offshore tournaments and inshore tournaments. And it's just a really great day when you look at your calendar and you know you're headed to South Seas and you know Ozzie's taking you fishing. You just know you're in for a show.
See his tail up?
Yeah,
Are those permit?
those are permit.
Permit right there, guys.
Permit.
Are those permit right
Yes. Yep, permit.
Well, it sure looks like
Permit,
it.
permit.
Look at that long tail.
I bet you we can put a crab on this one, right? Probably just drop down a leader, right?
Yeah, I would just drop down and leave.
We're putting on 20-pound fluorocarbon because we're going to try for some permit. And they can be very line shy, leader, you know. They have really big eyes, and these are really big fish, so they're smart. So you got to scale down to fool them. I mean, do I wish I could get away with a little bit heavier? Yes, but there's no structure for them to cut you off on. And also they have big rubber lips, so you can get away with a pretty light leader. I'm on.
Stay there, Liza, stay there.
We're still in them. We figured out the puzzle though.
Yeah, you gotta be in front of them.
You gotta be in front of them.
Gotta be in front of them.
This is a pretty big fish.
That's a good
That's
fish,
a
Oz.
ginormous fish.
I'm gonna be happy to help you land that, Ozzie. That's a stud, bro.
That's a good one.
That one's a stud, buddy. Here you go, Oz.
Oh, that's a full-grown one.
That one is, how
Hello,
you
Mr.
say,
Firm.
how you say dandy. Come here, get your butt up here.
There you go, Mr. Anderson.
That one is a stud.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That one is a good one, my brother.
Yes. You need a pair of pliers?
The Oz, man, I don't think so.
Look at that.
Look at that stud right there, huh? Ha-ha! Woo! Gulf of Mexico, South Seas Island Resort. Come down and get you some of Captain Ozzie Fischer. That's a good fish right
It
there,
is
buddy.
a nice permit. That's a
It's
good
a good
solid
one.
fish. There's bigger in there,
It's
but
big-
I'll take it.
It's bigger in there. You know, this is the time of year when the Gulf currents will bring a lot of the pelagics closer to shore for us. You know, in all the years I've been fishing in the Gulf of Mexico, 20 years now, I've never seen the number of permit that we saw on this day. Ozzie said the same thing, you know, as far as we could see. And, you know, a school of tailing redfish on the flat always gets my heart going, but I don't know if there's anything more spectacular to see than all of these giant permit tails everywhere you look.
Permit like it when it's slicked out. They're kind of like tarpon. When it gets calm, it brings them to the surface, then you can sight fish them. You can catch them when it's windy, but it's a lot hard. You can't really see them. It's kind of like tarpon. Permit and tarpon are almost identical. When you get wind, it pushes them down for some reason. Calmer it is, they come to the surface. A lot of fish come to the surface when it gets calm, but especially a permit, then you do what we like to do, sight fish them.
Permit tend to move around the piece.
They'll float, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, they get up in sun. That's what I'm thinking that they might be doing.
And they're not even anywhere close to the wreck.
All the permit in the Gulf of Mexico are right here. We have them all.
I'm gonna go to the back. Yeah, they're right behind us. They're coming right behind. They're right off the transom. You can't have any more permits in there.
No.
There's every direction there's permits. Here comes the school. Here they come. See them? They're spinning right behind us. See them just right there?
I got them.
This is the right scenario. Mike's on.
Go, Mike.
Yeah!
You're right, though. It needs to be that right scenario. Them coming at us is perfect. In almost any fish. You know, if you can get that bait in front of them and put it on their nose, you got a shot. I've said for years that redfish are my favorite saltwater species, but permit have climbed into the number 2 hole solidly. Because when you get one on, this big body just turns sideways and they just give you everything they got. They're so much fun, especially when you can sight fish them on a day like today, when it's all glassed out and they're tailing, their heads are coming out of the water like that. It is incredible. Just like tailing redfish, you know, when you get on a flat and you see a big school of tailing redfish, I mean, I get the same feeling. I get giddy. It's just the best.
Yes. Probably one of the prettiest fish there
Oh,
is.
they're so cool, bro. You are the man, Ozzie Fischer.
We've worked hard for that sucker.
Yep.
Hook perfectly. Check. There we go.
Booyah!
All right.
Woo!
Circle hook perfectly.
You know, like you said, too, just patience.
Yeah.
You know, the whole day we've had to go from spot to spot to spot, kind of working and working and working. And here we are.
I thought we'd find them. It just
5 or 6.
took a lot more spots than I thought.
5 or 6 spots in, and we're finally there.
We found the ultimate school.
Look at that bad boy right there. Ozzie, you the man.
All right. You the man. You got him.
Woo! When we were talking about the permit bite, you're right. It's like a thunk thunk, and then you come tight.
Yeah.
Just like that.
The big mistake people make permit fishing is they'll feel a bump bump, and they're kind of like snook fishing, waiting for it to come tight. A lot of times that fish is eating the crab, coming at you.
Coming at you,
Just
yeah.
Whine hard.
Today's Real Animals tackle box, man, we were using quite the array of tackle. Whenever I go offshore, I like to make sure we've got a bunch of different varieties of size stuff, because you never know what you're gonna run into out here. It can be big fish, little fish. You may need to make long casts. You might be fighting big fish like the AJs. So I've always got everything with me. You know, I brought the tarpon rods with the 6,500 spin fishers on them with 50-pound spider wire ultracast Invisibraid. You know, we brought 30-pound rods for permit. You know, we brought smaller stuff for the bonita and things like that. So just a lot of different reels here. We got everything from spin fisher 3500s up to the 6500s. We had some Clash 4500s here, 30-pound braid, 50-pound braid, a bunch of different fluorocarbons. We went all the way down to 25 and 20 for the permit. Just a lot of different things, 4-aught hooks, 2-aught hooks. Whenever you're coming out here to go offshore fishing and you never know what you're gonna run into, bring everything you got in your arsenal because you never know what you're gonna need. Hey gang, this week's Real Animals Tip of the Week, I'm with my good friend Captain Liza Fitzgerald. She is the CCA Florida Star Tournament Director, as most of you know. Hopefully you are all CCA Star Tournament anglers already.
Gosh,
but
yeah.
If not, let's talk about this year's CCA Florida Star Tournament.
Same as many years in the past, Memorial Day to Labor Day. However, you all have asked for more time to fish. So this year it's 108 days of fishing. We gave you another week. Calendar works out. We have $500,000 in prizes. 11 different species offshore and inshore. 17 divisions, $100,000 in college scholarships, boats, trucks. There are so many things, and the coolest thing about this whole competition is it's not the biggest fish that wins, and you fish on your own time. You get registered, you download the app, you get the measuring device from West Marine or one of the other marinas, one of your boat dealers, and man, it is simple, easy peasy, but you got to be in it to win it.
Yeah, and if you know how much CCA means to me, it should mean that much to you guys. All the great work that CCA does, the money that goes into the CCA Florida Star Tournament helps CCA do the projects that we do. And
to date, it's been, in the last 10 years, $4.8 million in collaboration with all of our other partners, the Conservation Building Trust, all of our different partners. We collaborated together and put $4.8 million of habitat restoration back into the water, nearshore, offshore reefs, mangroves, oyster bars, clams, seagrass,
water
mangroves,
quality, redfish restocking
program. And this year we've got 100,000 on the East Coast and 100,000 on the West Coast, redfish going back into our waters.
All restocking.
All restocking.
See, there's so many great things that CCA does. How do they get registered for the tournament?
You can go to ccaflstar.com, get yourself registered. It's only $75 to fish 108 days with your chance at winning a share of $500,000.
You know, from the moment we got on the boat and Ozzie mentioned the possibility of us running into some permit, even though it's a little early in the year, conditions were right. It had been a while since Captain Liza had caught a permit, so you know, she had the hot hand early, was catching some fish, kind of putting on a clinic. And then she kind of slowed down a little bit. You know, I caught a permit and Ozzie caught a permit. All we needed to make this a perfect Real Animals Day was for Liza to catch her permit.
Man, I haven't caught a permit in probably 10, maybe 15 years. So hopefully we all get one. You know, that's when you go, you're leading at one point, and then you get left in the dirt.
Well, you were hooking all the fish earlier.
Oh, I know.
We were just cheering you on.
Ozzie, you're good at this. You should be a guide.
You should see me at my other job. Did you feel it, or just? Oh, it looked like I saw you. Oh, yes. I think they're moving. Yeah, throw to the right, Liza. No, they're coming. Yeah, good shot. You're on, reel. Yes.
Atta girl.
Thank you.
I saw that line jump.
I saw it jump and felt it. Woohoo!
Let's get a double one.
What a feeling. What a feeling. Thank you. Oh, yeah, there he is.
Good job.
Oh, that looks like a good fish. Wow.
It's got the length to it.
Yeah, it sure does. That's a good one, Liza.
Oh my gosh, look at the size of that fish.
Here. Here you go. Oh yeah.
Congratulations, Liza.
I got it.
All right,
Every
Liza.
time I fish with you, I have the most amazing time.
Well, it's because I fish with the right people.
Yes. What?
I
That's an amazing fish.
am so blessed to fish with the right people. The Ozzie Fishers of the world
It has been
that can do that for
10,
us.
15 years since
Huh?
I caught a fish like that.
They don't get much better.
They don't get much better. Oh,
Go ahead.
am I gonna?
You're gonna get a little slimy, but you'll
I
be
don't
all right.
care about
No, I didn't
getting
think you did.
slimy.
Look at that,
So-
huh? Look at that color. Look at the green and all that color in there.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Okay.
All day.
If I could kiss you both, I would. If I get in trouble. That is by far the most amazing experience. Off you're gonna go, mister. Oh my God. That was freaking amazing.
Nice job, Liza.
Thank you. Nothing has to do with me as it does position of the boat.
You know, every time I wake up and South Seas Island Resort, Captain Ozzie Fischer is on my calendar, I'm excited. It's an incredible destination. Getting to fish with one of the best charter captains in the entire country, fish with a good friend, Captain Liza Fitzgerald. It just doesn't get any better. You know, and then to do what we did today, it's a perfect, perfect Real Animals Day.